Hi, my darlings. How are you? This is going to be for my Capricorns, and this is going to be a message for whenever it reaches you. I will be using the Simplicity Tarot deck, and then I'll pull you a card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. To everyone stopping by, darlings, you know I receive you all with open arms and an open heart. Please know I deliver these messages to you from my heart to your heart always. Please take what resonates and leave what does not, okay, babies? So, Capricorn, let's see what message or messages we have for you. This is for you. We have the Knight of Cups. Somebody brought in some type of proposal for you here. Maybe something romantic. We got the Devil, but it's something toxic about it. Hold on. Something about that situation seems toxic here. Or that offer, whatever the proposal is going to be. We have the Devil here. And then we have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups are about your options, having many options, opportunities. Not too long ago, there was happiness here, a lot of success. We have the Sun. And right now, because of everything that came in not too long ago, you have some really good ideas coming up. You got some new ideas that are pushing you forward or moving you forward here, away from that toxic energy. You got the Ace of Cups. Your cup is overflowing with new emotions. It could be new love as well. We got the Seven of Coins. Whatever it was that you invested in, stop worrying about it, okay? Seems like you have a few choices, okay? And maybe you might have invested in a few things. Stop worrying about it. Because when you worry or when, you're concerned about something too much, you put a little negativity in there. You don't want to do that to yourself. So just leave it alone. Everything will work out. Whatever is meant to be will be. You got the Seven of Coins here. You got the Magician. You see how magical you are? You have all the resources you need to accomplish anything you're setting out to do. You have everything you need. You're the Magician. You're the money manager. You know how to take care of business. You're Earth energy. Oh, but is there something that you're holding on to too tight that you don't want to let go of? Something to do with finances or a financial situation. We got the Four of Coins here. You want control over this. You probably do have it too. You got the Nine of Coins. Let me tell you something. You worked very, very hard. I could see why you want to hold on, and why you want to control it. You worked really hard and now you're seeing the rewards of your hard work. You got the Nine of Coins here. We got the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is about stability. This could be an energy in your life. It's an Aries kind of energy. There's some type of new beginning with this energy. We have the Ace of Wands. And maybe you're determined to bring in a new beginning with this energy, and a stable energy. It's very stable, and, maybe this is your energy. Taking charge of situations and firm foundations. You have the Emperor. You're setting the rules. You got the Ace of Wands. You're working and you're creating things. You got the Eight of Coins. You're learning a new skill and you're determined to make these beautiful things happen. Whatever challenges you faced, where the toxic energy was concerned, it seems like you're recovering from it. We got the Four of Swords, but then we got the King of Wands, which is a fire energy. This could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. And there's something here very prosperous about this energy for you. We got the Ace of Coins now. I don't know if... What's shaking like that? I can't figure it out. I'll figure it out after. Hold on, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, I figured it out. So there's something prosperous about this fire energy. This Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And you don't want to release that, There's something really abundant here, something abundant that's coming towards you from this energy. And you're also recovering from something toxic as well. You have the Four of Swords, you have the King of Wands, and you have the Ace of Coins. Now, when I say something toxic, it could be simply arguing, constant arguing. You know what I mean? But you have the Four of Swords, you have the King of Wands, and you have the Ace of Coins. Now, along with this, beautiful stuff that's happening, you feel really heavy. You feel really heavy, like you're carrying everything on your own. Just be patient, okay? Everything has a way of balancing out, okay? We have the Ten of Wands, which is about the heaviness that you're carrying. We have the Temperance card, which is about patience and finding balance. And then we have the Five of Coins. Because of this heaviness that you're carrying, you're feeling kind of like lack. You feel like you don't have. You feel like you're out in the cold, like you're lonely, like you don't have no support. You know, it's temporary, okay? You have support. It's there. It's temporary. So you have the Ten of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Five of Coins. Now there might be some type of argument or conflict coming in, being in competition with somebody or a group. It's coming really fast. It might have something to do with your career. It could be what it is that you're trying to regain, keep control of, But there's some kind of argument that's brewing here. You have the Chariot is coming in pretty fast here, if it hasn't happened already, okay? You have the Chariot, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Coins. Three of Coins is about your career. It's about things being built. All this conflict is coming from the past. This is past stuff that is still hanging around. Whatever it is that's going on, you're going to figure things out. One thing I do know about Capricorn is that you do figure things out. You figure everything out, You have your earth energy. If you're having a hard time in figuring out what to do, just go outside and sit in the earth for a little while. Put your bare feet out there. Go take a walk in a park or just take a walk on the street, in front of your place. Just take a little walk. Go outside in nature. But there's something from the past that's going to bring in this conflict. We have the Six of Cups. We got the Nine of Wands. You're very resilient no matter what. It's not going to take you down. No. And you got the World card. You're going to achieve things. You're going to bring things full circle for yourself. You got the Six of Cups. You got the Nine of Wands. And you have the World card. And then you got the Star, the Eight of Wands, and the High Priestess. The Star card is about staying focused, keeping your eyes on your prize, whatever that is. Trusting yourself, believing in yourself, knowing that all things are possible, because we ain't dealing with probabilities no more, because it depends on self. You know what I mean? So you pour love into you and pour balance and pour beautiful things into you. Gratitude. Oh my gosh, be grateful. When you feel gratitude, just feel it all over. You know what I mean? And if you don't remember anything or don't remember the feeling of gratitude or being grateful, just ask God, Creator, Source, however you see. Okay? Ask. And you shall feel it. And anytime you go into any kind of chaos or confusion, I want you to hold on. I want you to remember that feeling and bring it forward into your heart. I say always carry gratitude in your heart. You know what I mean? No matter what we go through. Always keep that there. Use your intuition. Trust your intuition, darlings. You have all the answers you need. Don't ever go against what you feel. Don't go with what somebody else feels unless it feels right to you. Okay? You have the Star card. Everything is going to work out, baby. No matter what. No matter what. You got the Star card. You got the Eight of Wands. And it's happening fast. And you got the High Priestess. You just need to trust yourself. You just need to trust yourself. Okay, Capricorn. And then we're going to pull a card from here for Capricorn. What message? Oh, maybe one of these here. Let's see. Stag, trust and thrive. Let me find it in the book. Hold on. Stag, trust and thrive. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. Majesty. That's some words that do tie up my tongue, eh? You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strengths, and power. You make the most of it. And you were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retrain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you have accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onward and upward. I love you, darlings. I want you to take care of yourselves, and I want you to know that no matter what you go through, you will overcome. You have to know this, okay? Learn about breathing, learn about relaxing, calming yourself, calming your spirit, your soul, you know? I love you guys dearly, and I want you to take care of yourselves, and we definitely will chat soon.